I learned a profound lesson from my dad at the age of 7. And that lesson ultimately became my mission in this life. My dad made a big career change when he was in his 30s, moving from a big MMC with a company car to start his own small food business in Fishbowl. I was about 7 years old at that time, and I remember asking him why. Dad, why do you change job? And my father said this, son, because I love to work. It's my passion. This is deep. I only realized the significance of this when I was much older. It now means to me, follow your passion, live your dreams. And at the age of 14, I was thrown into the world of food, or F&B. When he told me to help out at his nightlife shop, I hated those days because I was supposed to be playing soccer, table tennis, cycling with my friends, and not at the shop washing dirty dishes. I hated it every time I was asked to go down to help, or I was forced to help. I was envious of my friends at the time, carefree, having fun, living life as a kid should be, while I was there scrubbing dirty pots and pans. But thank God for that early head start into the world of business. And speaking of business, I want to share something which I think is helpful to all business in a moment. But let me just get back. You see, I'm a quiet and shy person by nature. If not for those early experience, I would not have found 3 startups and became an entrepreneur today. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to be featured in magazines, newspapers, TV shows, and also winning a couple of awards along the way. Big MNCs like Michelin Guide, Singapore Airlines, and even Maggie, yes, the instant noodle brand, invited me for overseas event and collaboration. But one of my proudest moments was in 2018 when I was conferred the fellowship by the President of Singapore. It's something that I truly treasure to this day. This is an intro of me, but I'm not going long into those boring stuff of what I do in my free times. Things like talking to my plant and fish, and hoping that by doing these stupid things we will grow strong and healthy, or being a clown to my 10-year-old daughter, or even reading biographies of dead people that passed away more than 100 years ago, blah blah blah, boring stuff. You'll probably swipe away in no time. But after all this experience, and I've been in the F&B for around 30 years, I want to share my business experience and real life insights and make an actual impact in someone's life. And I recall Tony Robbins saying this, the secret to living is giving. And I find it true. I feel happiest when I help and serve others. And I think that is some sort of God's plan for me. I actually won the Best Waiters Award and Excellent Service Award for 2 consecutive years when I was working part-time as a waiter in 𝒍�𝒗𝒊𝒏𝒈 Hotel. I was 17 years old at the time. That was almost 30 years ago. And I like to think that those were early signs of my mission in this life, to serve and help others. And since I'm sharing about business, especially food business, I'd like to leave something with you. And I truly think that this applies to all sorts of business. Never treat your customers like a fool. Never treat your customers like a